He removes my other shoe and sock, then stands and removes my jeans. I'm lying on his bed, dressed in only my brown panties, and he's staring down at me.
You're very beautiful, Anastasia Steele. I can't wait to be inside you.
Holy shit. His words. He's so seductive. Sorry. This is so badly written. Holy fuck. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mattie and Nemo. Today we are doing a dramatic reading of 50 Shades of Grey. We hope you enjoy.
Oh.
That's my seductive face.
Nice.
Samantha didn't get pregnant by herself. Anyway. I'm quaking like a leaf. This is it. Finally, after all this time, I'm going to do it with none other than Christian Grey. My breath is shallow and I can't take my eyes off him. He removes his watch and places it on top of a chest of drawers that matches the bed, and removes his jacket, placing it on a chair. He's dressed in his white linen shirt and jeans. He is heart-stoppingly beautiful. His dark copper hair is a mess, his shirt hanging out, his grey eyes bold and dazzling. He steps out of his Converse shoes and reaches down and takes his socks off individually. Christian Grey's feet. Wow. What is it about naked feet? Turning, he gazes at me. His expression soft.
I assume you're not on a pill.
What? Shit.
We didn't think so.
He opens the top drawer of the chest and removes a packet of condoms. He gazes at me intently.
Be prepared.
I whisper, I thought you didn't let anyone sleep in your bed.
Who says we're going to sleep?
He murmurs softly. Oh! Holy hell.
I like brunettes.
He murmurs, and both of his hands are in my hair, grasping each side of my head. His kiss is demanding, his tongue and lips coaxing mine. I moan, and my tongue tentatively meets his. He puts his arms around me and hauls me against his body, squeezing me tightly. One hand remains in my hair, the other travels down to my spine, to my waist, and down to my behind. His hand flexes over my backside and squeezes gently. He holds me against his hips, and I feel his erection, which he languidly pushes into me. I moan once more into his mouth. I can hardly contain the riotous feelings, or is it hormones that rampage through my body? I want him so badly. Gripping his upper arms, I feel his biceps. He's surprisingly strong, muscular. Tentatively, I move my hands up to his face and into his hair. Holy Moses. It's so soft, unruly. I tug gently and he groans. He eases me towards the bed until I feel it behind my knees. I think he's going to push me down onto it, but he doesn't. Releasing me, he suddenly drops to his knees. He grabs my hips with both his hands and runs his tongue around my navel, and then gently nips his way to my hip bone, then across my belly to my other hip bone.
Oh, Anna, what I could do to you.
He whispers. He removes my other shoe and sock, then stands and removes my jeans. I'm lying on his bed, dressed in only my brown panties, and he's staring down at me.
You're very beautiful, Anastasia Steele. I can't wait to be inside you.
Holy shit. His words. He's so seductive.
Show me how you pleasure yourself.
What? I frown.
Don't be coy, Anna. Show me.
He whispers. I shake my head. I don't know what you mean. My voice is hoarse. I hardly recognized it, laced with desire.
How do you make yourself come? I want to see.
I shake my head. I don't, I mumble. He raises his eyebrows, astonished for a moment, and his eyes darken, and he shakes his head in disbelief.
Well, we'll have to see what we can do about that.
His voice is soft, challenging, a delicious, sensual threat. He undoes the buttons of his jeans and slowly pulls his jeans down, his eyes on mine the whole time. He leans down over me and, grasping each of my ankle, quickly jerks my legs apart and crawls onto the bags between my legs. He hovers over me. I am squirming with need.
Keep still,
he murmurs. And then he leans down and kisses the inside of my thigh, trailing kisses up over the thin, lacy material of my panties. Kissing me. Suddenly, he sits up and tugs my panties off and throws them on the floor. Pulling off his boxer briefs, his erection springs free.
I'm free.
Holy cow. He reaches over to his bedside table and grabs a foil packet, and then he moves between my legs, spreading them further apart. He kneels up and pulls a condom onto his considerable length. Oh no, will it? How?
Don't worry.
he breathes, his eyes on mine.
You expand too.
He leans down, his hands on either side of my head, so he's hovering over me, staring down into my eyes, his jaw clenched, eyes burning. It's only down. Oh my god! Sorry. Okay. So he's hovering over me, staring down into my eyes. His jaw clenched, eyes burning. It's only now that I register he's still wearing his shirt.
You really want to do this?
He asks softly. Please, I beg.
Pull your knees up.
He orders softly, and I'm quick to obey.
I'm gonna fuck you now, Miss Steele.
He murmurs as he positions the head of his erection at the entrance of my sex.
Hard.
He whispered, and he slams into me. Ah! I cry as I feel a weird pinching sensation deep inside me as he rips through my virginity. He stills, gazing down at me, his eyes bright with ecstatic triumph. His mouth is open slightly and his breathing is harsh. He groans.
You're so tight. You okay?
I nod, my eyes wide, my hands on his forearms. I feel so full. He stays still, letting me acclimatize to the intrusive, overwhelming feeling of him inside me.
I'm going to move, baby.
He breathes after a moment, his voice tight. Oh. He eases back with exquisite slowness, and as he closes his eyes and groans and thrusts into me again, I cry out a second time and he stills.
More?
He whispers, his voice raw. Yes! I breathe. He does it once more and stills again. I groan, my body accepting him. Oh, I want this.
Again?
He breathes. Yes! It's a plea. And he moves, but this time he doesn't stop. He shifts onto his elbow so I can feel his weight on me, holding me down. He moves slowly at first, easing himself in and out of me. And as I grow accustomed to the alien feeling, my hips move tentatively to meet his. He speeds up, I moan, and he pounds on, picking up speed, merciless. A relentless rhythm, and I keep up, meeting his thrusts. He grasps my head between his hand and kisses me hard, his teeth pulling at my lower lip again. He shifts slightly, and I can feel something building deep inside of me like before. I start to stiffen as he thrusts on and on. My body quivers, bows, a sheen of sweat gathers over me. Oh my. I didn't know it would feel like this. Didn't know it could feel as good as this. My thoughts are scattering, there's only sensation. Only him, only me. Oh please. I stiffen.
Come for me, Anna.
He whispers, breathlessly. And I unravel at his words, exploding around him as I climax and splinter into a million pieces underneath him. And as he comes, he calls out my name, thrusting hard, then stilling as he empties himself into me. I am still panting, trying to slow my breathing, my thumping heart, and my thoughts are in riotous disarray. Wow, that was astounding. I open my eyes and he has his forehead pressed against mine, his eyes closed, his breathing ragged. Christian's eyes flicker open and gaze down at me, dark but soft. He's still inside me. Leaning down, he gently presses a kiss against my forehead and slowly pulls out of me. Ooh, I wince at the unfamiliarity.
Did I hurt you?
Christian asks as he lies down beside me, propped on one elbow. He tucks a stray strand of my hair behind my ear and I have to grin widely. You are asking me if you hurt me?
The irony is not lost on me.
He smiles sardonically.
Seriously, are you okay?
His eyes are intense, probing, demanding even. I stretch out beside him, feeling loose-limbed, my bones like jelly, but I'm relaxed, deeply relaxed. I grin at him. I can't stop grinning. Now I know what all the fuss is about. 2 orgasms, coming apart at the seams, like the spin cycle on a washing machine. Wow. I had no idea what my body was capable of. Could be wound so tightly and released so violently, so gratifyingly. That pleasure was indescribable.
You're biting your lip, and you haven't answered me.
He's frowning. I grin up at him impishly. He looks so glorious with his tousled hair, burning, narrowed grey eyes and serious dark expression. I'd like to do that again, I whisper. For a moment, I think I see a fleeting look of relief on his face before the shutters come down and he gazes at me through hooded eyes.
Would you now, Miss Steele?
He murmurs dryly. He leans down and kisses me very gently at the corner of my mouth.
Demanding little thing, aren't you? Turn on your front.
Grand so? How did she write it? How did this get famous? It's so poorly written. Thanks guys, thanks for watching our 50 Shades of Grey dramatic reading, and I really hope you enjoyed it. I know I definitely did. Liam, did you enjoy it?
I did. Do you know what we should do?
What?
Ask people to leave comments for what voices we should do next time.
Yes, that's
So,
genius.
like a different type of voice or a different accent or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do an outro.
Christopher Walken and Morgan Freeman. Because, like, I didn't know what voice to be doing. To be fair, you worked fantastic. You got into character. When it came to my line, I was like, I wasn't prepared. I just decided to do it as myself.
But see, I like that because it's completely not what you would expect. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's supposed to be this rich American guy who's like really blah blah blah, and like you're just giving it like the fingless accent. Yeah, fuck you now, Miss Steele.
Also, it gives the viewers an insight into what I'm like when I'm talking dirty to the missus. Pour it over, so.
Let's go again.
Do you want to like do rock paper scissors?
Okay, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, go.
Go. What was that? You did this and then you did that.
I did the thumbs up. Fuck it, I'll be the girl. Jesus, I'll be the girl. It's not the first time I made that statement. I didn't know whether to do the voice or not. I just went for it and now I'm stuck with it.
I'm gonna fuck you now, Miss Steele. Let me do that line again.
Okay.